in the ATL. That's my homeboy. Watch your back if you're gonna walk alone, boy. Cause everybody in the homeboys trying to get rich. You could get hit even if you know 'em, boy. We the kings of the South. Pies in the oven, grills in the mouths. Count stacks is a usual norm. College Park, Bankhead, where the hustle was born. So peace up and A-Town down.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Angel's Heavenly Nails. Today is my toe design that will match with the nails that I did on Monday, those honeycomb honeybee nails. Now I did not do the toes exactly the same. I didn't add the bumblebee on. I was a little afraid to try to do it. I would have been upside down for me. Plus I'm a little pressed for time, but they are very cute. They still have the honeycomb. They're yellow and black and they are adorable. And of course, as always, I've got a great outfit coming on Friday. This video will also be loaded in my Keep It Keto, and if you are new to both channels, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. Anyways, let's get started on this design. I love you all very much. God bless and take care. Hey everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's toe design. A cute honeycomb yellow and black design. If you'd like to see how I did this one, then please keep watching. Hello everyone. So I'm getting ready to do a cute design on my toes for toe of the week. This set of toes is going to match the look I did on Monday. They were my honeycomb honeybee nails that I did for my first look on this new channel. And I also have it in my Keep It Keto videos. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, definitely check it out. And I'm going to be doing it pretty much the same. The only thing that I'm not going to do are the bees. Since I'm doing it on myself, to try to do a bee, looking at it, you know, backwards, doing it upside down, is going to be a little bit harder than if I was doing it on somebody else. And I just don't want them to be messed up. But it'll still be the same concept because I'm going to have the honeycomb, the yellow, the black lines. It'll all match really great. And I'm using all the same supplies. So let me show you what I'm using in today's design. First off, I've done 2 coats of this beautiful sheer Essie. It's a soft sheer pink when you're doing like French looks. And this one is called Sugar Daddy 160. I'll list everything down in the box. And then I am going to be using this beautiful Sally Hanson yellow. It's a beautiful summer yellow called Mellow Yellow. Very soft yellow and pretty, 360. And then I'll be working with my plates. This is what I ordered off of eBay. I got 2 in the package, 2 plates. And this is the one I'll be working with to do the honeycomb look. I'm using this plate. Like I said, I got these off of eBay. I'll list it down in the box if you can't see that. And I'm going to be working right in there. I just need that little bit of image there with gold paint to look like honeycomb. And I'll be using this gold polish to do that with. And it's called Jackpot 200. And this one is Revlon. And then I will be using just a generic stamper, just a clear one there. And scraper, same thing, just a generic scraper. I got all of it off of eBay. It's just a clear scraper. Be using that. And then I'm going to be using my Kiss liner brush to do those cute lines, just so it gives it the black look too, because when you think of a bee, you think of yellow and black. So I'll be doing that too. I just won't be putting the bees on it. And then I will top everything off with my Seche Vite top coat. Like I said, if I was doing this on somebody else, I could do them. Maybe I can do the bees. I am pretty talented. I just don't want to mess it up and have to keep, you know, doing it over and over. I'm kind of on a time frame right now. So just as long as they match my toes, the bees are, match my fingers, the bees are up on my fingers, the honeycomb will be down on the toes too. So I'm going to get started with the French look. I'll leave a few open. I'll return to show you. Okay, so I got most of them done. Tipped with the yellow. I left 2 open just to show you a big one and a small one. So let me show you how I'm doing that. Pretty simple. Again, if you don't feel confident enough to do this freehand, you can use stickers. They have like the white stickers to use like as a border. I would just recommend that when the paint is wet, pull the sticker right off after you get it lined up, or you can use tape. So, but here's how I do it. I'm just gonna set the brush down and I go to where I want the line and I just start right in the middle. Then I start just using my brush as a guide and I just go along like that. And that's how I've always done it because it's pretty simple to do it that way. It's not as hard as it looks. It's pretty simple. You're just lining it up like that, going all the way across. And then you can go through with a little bit more paint and make the line a little bit nicer. This one I got to go down a little lower. I noticed the other one's a little bit down a little farther. So I'm going to go down a little farther with this one. And then just come around like I said. Just come around and use your brush as your guide. Like that. And then as you go like this and push down and pull up, see what it does? It lines it up perfectly for you. Plus I'm going to be bordering it with that black anyways. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, try to get as perfect as you can. And then of course I'm going to go across the top so that the yellow is on the tips. You want all the free edges, you know, your free edges, I'm sorry, covered. Because it would look kind of bad if that wasn't covered. You'd see your toenail then. And don't worry if you get it on the skin, because it's so easy to get it off. I've showed you that many times. It's better to have it on the skin so you get it on the toe perfectly, and then just go around while it's wet. You could do it this way, or you can wait till it dries and use a little small brush and acetone. So just like that. That one's good. Then I'm going to go to the next one. And I'm only doing one coat because it's pretty opaque, but I am going over it kind of a second time I dip back in the brush. So same thing, just set it down and go across. Using your brush, you just push down and pull up. That's how you do it. That's how you get that perfect line. And then just tap going across the top to cover the free. Sorry, got knocked off of there. But anyways, I'm just dipping back in again and just going across the free edge just to, you know, give it kind of a second coat while it's still wet. This one is pretty opaque, like I said. I didn't need to really wait for it to dry and do a second coat. This is just to kind of go through if you see any, you know, shear spots or whatever. And then just go across the top and clean up any wet paint. So that's what I've got so far. I'll draw back out for you guys. But that's what I got so far, a cute French look. You could leave it right here, top coat your nails, and you're ready to go, and it's beautiful and cute. I'm going a little bit farther because I'm doing honeycomb honeycomb nails to match the bee nails that I did. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then we'll go on to the stamping with the honeycomb. All right, so I've got all of them done with the honeycomb except for this toe. And this one here, I overlapped a little bit of the honeycomb onto the sheer part. So I'm gonna show you how I clean that up. That's the only one I messed up on. And I'll draw in closer to show you how I do this. You see how it overlapped onto this part? So I'm gonna take a small brush here. Why can I not show you this? There it is. It's the number 2, it's Princeton, and it's just a flat brush. I'm gonna dip into some acetone, and I'm gonna go like this and just dab off. Let's see if I can show you. Dab off on the paper towel there. So let's see if I can do it again where you can see. Dab off so it comes off like that. And because I've already top coated before I did the stamping, I can real quick just go like this and clean it up. See how it's taking it off there? And I can clean it up and it won't ruin my design because I had top coated before I stamped. That way, if like something like this happened, I can clean up real quick and it's not gonna ruin my design. You see? Now it's all cleaned up and perfect. So let me show you how I'm doing the stamp design on the big toe here. Draw away just a little bit here and bring my plate over. See if we can get this on here with this so you can see the stamp design too. Let me try to put the image in here along with my toe. So I'm using the image right there. I'm going to get my gold paint, gonna brush on some paint there. Now this is pretty quick and easy when you stamp. So I'm gonna get my scraper. I'm going to scrape, wipe it off. Then I'm gonna grab my stamper, stamp the design. There it is right there. So that turned out good, but I'm gonna grab my scraper and I'm just gonna clean off that because we don't need that. Then I'm gonna go up to about here and clean that. Now the big toe I will have to stamp twice because it's longer. So I'm gonna go just to one side to start with, and I'm just gonna, let me get this out of the way here, and I'm just gonna look at the image where it is and just set it down here. Hopefully you can see this. And just roll it like that. See, now we got it on half the image right there. Now I got half of it on. I'm gonna put a little bit more up into there of this image. Okay, and now I'm gonna stamp again. I'll bring it back into the view here. It's always a little bit harder when you're on film, but I'm gonna stamp again, put the paint on, scrape it. Make sure my thing is clean. I use a lint roller to clean the stamper. And then I'm going to stamp again. There it is right there. But I'm gonna clean off. Okay, you see it didn't pick up very well here. So that means my plate needs to be clean. About every 4 times I had to clean it. Normally you have to do it every time. But this design was working, going a few times. So clean the plate, clean my stamper. We'll do this again. Sorry guys. Okay, so put on your paint. Scrape it. Pick up the image. That's a lot better right there. And then I'm going to take off what I don't need, which is that. Wipe it. Take off that. And then, like I said, just go up to about right here and take off that part because I don't need that. Then I'm going to go to the toe. Hopefully you can see this. The other side. Now I need to see where the image is. Okay. And then I'm just going to go to the other side, set it down, and roll it like that. See? Now I got it going on both sides there. And you see that beautiful honeycomb look there. Now it did go down a little bit, but on this one I don't need to clean it up because I'm going to be using that black paint. But I'll just show you one more time. You wouldn't normally have to clean it. So I'm just going to dip in, tap off a little bit, and then just go across the design just like that real lightly, and it cleans it right off. You see that? Perfect. So now I'm going to well, the image is pretty dry, but I'm going to get ready and set up to do the lines like I did on my fingers. So let me just draw out here and just give me a second. I'll be back. All right, now I've got the beautiful black lines, and you see that just totally gives it that bee look with the yellow and the black. So let me show you how I'm doing it. I'm using that Kiss polish, the liner one. It's black. So I'm just gonna get the one toe up here and draw in for you real quick and show you on the big toe. So you're just gonna get some paint on your brush. You don't want a lot, just about like that, okay? And then I'm gonna set it down to one side, and I'm gonna go like this and a quick pull like that. Then we're gonna go to the other side, grab a little bit more paint, same thing, just come to the French part like that, start to go and pull that way, just like that. Isn't that cute? And they don't have to be perfect, like each one is always gonna turn out a little bit different. I wanna kinda go a little bit more on this one. So like that, and let's bring this one just a little bit more down like that. There we go. So now we've got both of them done. And let me draw out. And you see it totally gives it that bee look. I do not have to add a bee in. It matches great with the nails. I'll show you, put them in there with it. See, it's super cute and totally got the honeycomb look. So now I am going to top coat everything with my Dry Fast top coat, and I'll return to show you the end product. All right, I am all done. And this one is just as cute as the nail design. I love it. I didn't have to have the bee. You see that it represents the honeycomb. It's got the black and yellow to represent a bumblebee. I really love the way it turned out. I hope you guys also enjoy this one. Hope you will try it out, and I hope you are enjoying my channel. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my next video. Good night, everyone.